He's a horny mother, and shut your mouth. Yeah, he's a dirty SOB. Yeah, he'll try to bang your sister, mother. But at least he lets please, he's nasty. He's nasty, Asti. He's nasty. Nasty, Asti. Nasty, Asti. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Nasty, Asti. Man, that dude's horny.
What's going on, YouTube family? This is Astinosis here, coming at you with another Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia video. Today, I wasn't going to do this, but I decided that as somebody who has breathed life into this game, and I'll be a little bit more specific in a moment, I'm going to provide my thoughts on this whole gem cap situation. Now, we already know that we had that notice, what was it, almost a month ago, that just sprung on us. Like, hey, we're going to cap you at 300,000 paid gems. It's like, okay, and with no explanation, and we're just like, you know, what's going on here? What's happening? So they didn't give us anything. We gave lots of feedback. You know, I posted in there, like, I'm not somebody who hoards. For those of you who follow me know that I only skipped 2 banners recently. That was Noel's LD debut and Barrett's LD debut. I waited until the subsequent banners of their return in order to pull on them. I have been insanely lucky with my tickets for the last 6+ months or so. This put me in the position where I had to pay gems. Now, I've literally spent more than I care to admit, probably in the tens of thousands supporting this game over the last 4 years. Shame me if you want, but hey, people like me are what keeps this game going. Those of you who think you're not affected by this cap thing, you're full of shit. Okay, here's a few analogies. Imagine if you're living with some roommates and your main roommate, whoever is the main on the lease, is paying for the internet, and he doesn't charge you for that. He's paying for the internet, but you have free reign to do whatever you please on the internet, within reason, of course. Then suddenly, he can't pay for that internet anymore, and it goes away. Boom. You can no longer get on the internet unless you get your own internet. Or say you keep going to your favorite restaurant. You go there maybe once a week. Seems reasonable, right? Then they say, no, you know what? You have spent way too much money here. We're not going to allow you to come here anymore for at least another year or so, because you need to save your money or whatever. Those are among a few analogies. Now, if the game is not making money, the game will not survive. So those of you who are free to play, sure, the cap itself may not affect you because you're not spending that money directly, but the game will eventually die if it's not making money, thereby preventing you from playing this game in the future. Get that through your heads. It's not that hard to think about. Now, we just got notice today that I'm honestly 50-50 about it. It's like, okay, we've seen the feedback, so we're going to postpone it. But then they say volatile shit like gem management. Like, what does that mean? I hit the 1 million mark without skipping more than 2 banners. I'm not a hoarder. I got extremely lucky. I've had nearly 2,000 tickets at one point, at which point my gem stash was also still growing. Not because I was hoarding it, it's just because I was getting lucky. And I've had people call me a hoarder, and they know that's wrong. Because I, again, only skipped Noel's debut for his LD and Barrett's LD debut. That's it. Those are the only 2 banners that I have skipped. And now I'm in a position where if they had not changed anything after March 22nd, like, I had to go burn through about 700,000 gems, if not more than that, just so that I could appease them. It's like, what are they trying to accomplish? They have not explained why this is happening. Also, in the same notice about postponing, they still said, oh, if we can't find a viable solution, the 300 gem cap's going to happen anyway. We've provided many solutions. Like, me personally, I'm like, all right, paid gems first. Simple as that. Boom. Easiest fix ever, because if you look at your resources in your user settings, it shows that acquired gems are used first. Like, why? Why is that? We don't have a paid banner, so there's literally no reason for that to be a thing. So it's like, these companies are meant to make money. They don't care if you have a gambling addiction. There might be gambling laws in Japan. Maybe that's why we have the pity cap, as far as I recall, is that you have to be able to get something after a certain amount spent. So that's where pity was introduced, as far as I know. Now, if someone like me can't continue to support the game, like, granted, I do spend less on the game now than I used to. I used to hard pity EX weapons when they first came out. Not smart of me. But you know what? I made sure my bills were paid, food was on the table, Furion had clothes and toys and, you know, whatever else he was maintained as healthy. Still is to this day. So, again, the simplest solution, easily, just pay gems first. I'd be cool with that. Because right now, for me, my tickets are useless. They're essentially going to expire if I go over cap. So my ass has been spending gems that I wasn't planning on using ever since Kieran, or excuse me, not Kieran, Yuri dropped. Pitied him. Then I rage pulled on, I've gem pulled ever since. I rage pulled on Sayador's banner after getting what I wanted. And I ended up dropping a whole bunch of tickets because I didn't want to run out of tickets. Dropped a bunch of tickets, pitied Sayador's burst, and then pitied Fang's LD recently. Trying to get under that cap. So I'm being forced in this position where normally I was getting really good ticket luck. And just letting my gems grow. I pick up burst bundles, I pick up Lufenia armor token bundles, I pick up costumes, and I get the premium Mog Pass. Did I say ingot bug or burst ingots? Pretty sure I did. But yeah. So you get my drift. Like, I am still actively supporting this game. I love Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Final Fantasy saved my life as a kid. So there's a reason why I'm okay with breathing life into it and supporting it so that everybody else can also enjoy the game too. And until they come up with an actual solution, like that, even that message was just kind of dickish. Felt a little bit condescending, like, well, we don't really care. And what does gem management mean? Really? Are they talking about the hoarders? Because guess what? A free-to-play player is still going to remain a free-to-play player and not spend any money on the game. Those of us who spend money on the game that can't, that causes the game to die. So it's pretty fucking stupid. And I don't want to give up on this game. You know, I want Tifa's costume when it comes, the dress, the purple dress. Shit, Celis, Renoa, hell, even I'll take Aerith's red dress. I want them all. I want these costumes. I want Kane's costume. But we've provided as a community many viable solutions, and something's got to give. So I've held it in long enough. Let me guys know what you think in the comments below. Because yeah, I mean, this is a step in the right direction that they're postponing it. Problem is, we don't know how long they're postponing it. It could be a day, it could be a week, a month. We don't know. But for them to sit there and say, if we can't find a viable solution, like, come on, man, we've given you guys plenty of solutions. Listen to your community. Like, we want this game to keep going. Anyway, once again, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And as much as I hate saying this, you know, if you find my videos helpful, please like, subscribe, share them out. Helps me grow, helps, you know, more people see the content. You know, I'm trying to do more instructional videos because a lot of the other content creators just don't have the time, and that's a niche that I'm fairly good at. I used to be a marksmanship instructor, so I am good at teaching and learning and sharing said knowledge of what I learned. So hope you guys enjoyed this rant. I try to keep it as short as possible. We're barely over 8 minutes. Cool. But yeah, this is Nasty Asti signing out.